morning everyone. Today's video is about consistency. So let's go. It's about 6 o'clock now. The sunrise here is actually 5:10 in the morning. Why we are talking about consistency today? Today is Thursday morning. Actually, right now I'm supposed to edit the video and upload it in 2 hours. But the thing is, yesterday I had a couple of plans to shoot the video and they didn't go through. In the end, I couldn't make the movie last night. And usually I make movie till Wednesday evening, max. And then I edit it and then I put it today, Thursday. And then I slept and then I was thinking more about like what to do now, because I didn't have any topic to talk about or I didn't have anything planned. So then I was like, okay, let's just chuck it. Let's not post any movie. But then the inner voice inside, that's the train I want to catch now. But the inner voice inside me told me, you have to be consistent. And that's how I started thinking about this consistency topic. And that's why today's video. So I'm going to get into this train and we're going to deep dive into this consistency shit now. Good morning once again. So we are at Brandenburg Tor. A quick history about it. It was constructed in 18th century and this piece of architecture, this monument has seen a lot since Napoleon came here from like World War I, World War II, the Cold War, and this gate has really seen the history. Just like in the podcast I talked about Times of India building, this building has a great heritage and it has seen the past from close and has been also damaged due to the wars. That's all. I don't want to start the thing with this negative attitude. The best thing about today is that I got up in the morning to shoot this movie because this movie was not happening, as I said before. That's why this topic of consistency, because you have to be consistent in order to achieve something. And it's not like a philosophical, motivational, inspirational talk. It's just a simple thing. If you're consistent, if you feel like doing it again and again, then only you will do it, and that's how you will proceed again. Another important factor which plays a major role in consistency these days is mobile phone or social media or internet in general, because this thing keeps us away from what we want to do. Yesterday my internet pack got over. I don't have Wi-Fi at home, and that was a most horrifying thing which could happen to anybody in 2018. I was horrored by thoughts because I didn't have anything to distract myself. I didn't have the social media, Instagrams, YouTube or anything. And thoughts started to come in and I started to think more and more, and I couldn't push them away because of these gadgets. What happens, we always push our feelings or our things or things which we should think about away by distractions. Like we do something, we are busy, and the moment we get free, we just switch on to the social media. We deep dive into the social media and just push away the things which matter in our life. But as I didn't have internet yesterday, I went through this process of thinking, which I do, but not forceful thinking, because I had nothing else to do. And then I started thinking a lot about this consistency topic. We're gonna talk more about it, but we're gonna switch the position because there are wonderful, beautiful things around and I really want to capture them. Let's just sit here because it's very difficult to find such spot. There's absolutely nobody. Like there are a couple of people shooting, filming just like me, because there are not many tourists here. Otherwise, in a daytime, it's difficult to even stand where I'm sitting right now. So let's continue what we were talking. Consistency is also not good at some points, because sometimes when you're consistent, more consistent you get, it becomes into habit, and more habitual you get to something, it becomes a comfort. And once you are into that comfort zone, it gets difficult to get out of it. What kind of consistency we are talking about? For example, when you get a job and you start working there and your primary factor about the job is to just earn money and then do something else. You start the job, you consistently work on the job, it becomes a habit and you get into this comfort zone and you embrace that job so much, you get so much comfortable that it gets very difficult to get out of it and to go towards what you really wanted. And that's the catch here when we talk about consistency. Over consistency or consistency in a wrong direction is also not good. It's getting 7ish and I need to go to office at some point because I'm still working. But I'm loving this job. It's not like I'm working to make money because it's an internship and I'm learning a lot. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Let's go. I'm super glad that I came out and I shot something and went out of my comfort zone to get up at 5 and make a movie. I'm super happy about it. Also, these glasses are not so serious. Like, they look super fun, which is consistent. But they are not very serious. Actually, I made them. They were black yesterday and I painted them. If you want to know more how I did it, just go on my Instagram, the Fun Indian Guy Instagram, and there will be a highlighted story. Maybe the name is The Glares, and just check it out and you will come to know how I made them. Okay, now I'm gonna go inside the station and maybe find something to eat. Otherwise, we eat at home. See you. Time to conclude this vlog. I'm gonna eat this at home with the Italian coffee. Their coffee was not so good. Anyway, so conclusion. If you want to achieve something in life, be consistent. Get it as a habit and keep doing it. Keep pushing hard unless and until you succeed. But success is not a position, it's a process. So keep doing that stuff till you have fun. And if you stop having fun, think about what to do next. And if you got habitual to some things, got consistent, got habitual, and now you're in a comfort zone, but those things were not your priority or you just did it because of the situation, like jobs or something else, think about the situation, think about what you really want, push yourself out of that comfort zone and go and get what you really want. Go for it. Go out there, snatch it, and then be consistent with that new thing which you always wanted in life. And the third thing, which is basically an announcement, I don't know if you watch my vlogs, 1 year before, we were in a Fano Jazz Festival in Italy. These guys are so sweet that they sent me a message and they told me I have a full access pass because I made videos for them last year and they really enjoyed the videos which I talked about. Also, I showed you their response on my videos. So next week, not even next week, this weekend on Saturday, I'm flying back to Italy to witness Fano Jazz by the Sea Festival 2018. So excited. I'm so looking forward to it, and you will be seeing all those fun things I'll be doing at Fano Jazz Festival. So see you next week from Italy while covering Fano Jazz Festival. And don't forget to follow the Fun Indian on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Listen to my podcast. They're super amazing. Anyway, I love to make them. I'm enjoying this process of making this podcast and I'm super excited to put much efforts in it and do more episodes. So don't forget to also listen to or watch the podcast on YouTube or Spotify or podcast on iPhones or Google Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to the Anchor links which I always drop below, and I'll see you next week. Until that, ciao. Oh, I totally forgot. Until that, make sure you have fun because having fun is not an option. Bye.